What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Star Wars Black Series Cara Dune. And so here we have Cara Dune posed and out of the packaging. Before we have a look at the figure, let's actually take a look at what she comes with. Cara Dune does come with 3 accessories. She does come with a long rifle with a drum, which looks really nice. I do like it, and it does fit over her shoulder. She also does come with a hand blaster, which is done in a silver plastic with some paint apps on the handle, and that does fit into her hand, or of course her side holster. Her final accessory is of course a knife, which is strange to see in Star Wars. It does fit in her left hand, and you can store it in her boot, so I really do like she has weapon storage for everything. So other than that, Cara Dune doesn't really come with anything else, so let's actually take a closer look at the figure. And so here we have a closer look at Cara Dune, and Hasbro has done a really good job with the face. Although it is a little bit shiny, it's not as bad as we've seen in the past where it's just overly glossy. I of course love the face printing technology. It looks really good. And if you can see right here under her left eye, we actually do get, I'm guessing it's a tattoo of the Rebel crest, which looks really good. I do like that. Really love the way her hair just comes over her one side of her head, and that looks really good. On the back you can see her hair is braided, which looks really nice. I think the only thing her hair is really missing is a little bit of paint detail. But I think her hair is just black. It has, as the time I'm making this video, The Mandalorian hasn't appeared on Disney Plus yet. It's not even out. So I do think that her hair is this flat color. I don't think there should be any shadings in it. Having a look at her body, we can see she is wearing some really impressive armor here. You can see it has some scuffs and some dings right here. Does look like it's some of the paint is wearing off on it. Looks like the paint has just been scraped off. Really do like that. I kind of wish that there was a little bit here on the back, because it does look like they tried it, but I'm guessing that's just paint that was not applied properly, so there is that. Really loving the contrast right here in her suit. You can see exactly how detailed it looks. It almost reminds me of chainmail. I don't know why, but that looks like Star Wars chainmail. And then you can see we do have some glossy black armor where it's attached to. We do have some clips right here, although I think those are clips. But overall, just really loving this design. There's something about Cara Dune's design, overall design, that really works. You can see she does have some tattoos right across her right bicep. We do have her gauntlets, which again have some wear and tear detail put through them. She is wearing black gloves with a turquoise little detail right here on both hands. Really do love the wear and tear on it, although I kind of wish it was a little bit more, especially here on the back, because there's not enough on the back in my opinion. And then this is what I mean about the continuation of the difference in her chainmail, or just her armor right here along the flat black shirt. Really nice contrast there. We can see that she has a belt. The buckle is painted really well. And then we'd get some more of that chainmail-like armor. I don't know if it's chainmail, I don't know if it's armor, but it looks good. It's really looks good. We do have her blaster right here in her holster, which does fit in really nicely. We do have a single knee pad on her right knee. We do have some wear and tear on it that they decide to paint there. Really impressive. I do love the silver going around it. She has a couple of cartridges right here, might be for her blaster. Again, the knife does fit in. Really strange that we see an actual blade in Star Wars. That's something we really don't see too often. Having a look at her boots, there is a little bit of contrast, and it does fade from almost like a gray to a slate color going up. Really love that contrast right there. So Cara Dune here has a lot of nice details going throughout. Even on this belt, you can see it does have some buckles right here. Some more details right here. Really love the contrast in this belt and this belt. And if you really want to, you can move this belt around, although it is pegged onto her back, so This belt isn't really meant to move up or down. It can if you really wanted to, but it's not meant to. So overall, really, really liking the detail here on Cara Dune. So what we're going to do now is take a closer look at how she compares to other figures you have in your collection. Here we have Cara Dune posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have Cara Dune posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure and a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. Here we have Cara Dune posed next to a Hasbro Lightning Collection White Ranger and a Star Wars Black Series Imperial Tank Driver. And finally, here we have Cara Dune posed next to the Mandalorian and IG-11. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually have a look at her articulation. Cara Dune does have a decent amount of articulation. She does have a ball joint here in the head going into the neck, which does afford her a little bit of up and down movement. It is hindered a lot by her collar here, so there is that. We do have some slight tilt going to the left side. Right side hindered by her hair. Her neck does peg into her torso via ball joint, so we do get a little more range there. You can see having both joints, she can look forward about that far. Can't really look up because you will be butting up against the armor, and you can see the armor is already creasing right there. But we can tilt her head a little further to the left and somewhat to the right, so I do like that. And of course we do have head rotation. Arms are on a ball joint. They do go up to about that far. Her armor does get in the way, so we really can't do a full 360. They do go out all the way, no issues there. We don't have a bicep swivel, but we do have an elbow, which does give us about 90 degrees. A little bit hindered because of her big gauntlet right there. And we do have rotation right there. We do have an in and out hinge for her wrist. At least for her left side, it goes in and out, as well as rotation. Right hand does have up and down movement, which you need for gunslinging poses. Torso is on a ball joint, so we do get really good range there. You can see she leans side to side, goes back about that far, goes forward about that far. You can force it a little bit, but it'll just return to that spot. And then we do have rotation. Legs do kick forward to about there, kick back only to about there, go out a decent amount. That's better than most Marvel Legend figures. We do have rotation here in the thigh, double bend in the knee, goes all the way up, so I do like that. We do have boot swivel, so that's a really good joint, and it is on both legs. And then we do have a hinge in the ankle, which goes back about that far, goes forward about that far, and then forward facing pin for rocker ankle. So really good articulation here on Cara Dune. So what we're going to do now is get a pose for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here you have Cara Dune pose for my final thoughts. Overall, this is a really impressive figure, and I'm really glad I did pick her up. Cara Dune is, of course, from the Mandalorian TV series, which at the time I'm making this video, I have not seen a single episode. Disney Plus is not out, so I really haven't seen anything from The Mandalorian. But from the trailers, I think they did a really good job capturing this figure as to how she appears in the series. Now, the Black Series Rise of Skywalker Wave 2 is starting to hit GameStops at the time I'm making this video. I was lucky enough to find Cara Dune at one of my GameStops. I went to Best Buy to pick up IG-88, IG-11, decided to go to the nearby GameStop to see what they had, and I actually found Cara Dune right there on the pegs. If you are looking for a Cara Dune, she is going to be one of the harder ones to find. When I went to GameStop, they just put out a fresh case, so I was really happy that I found Cara Dune. I haven't seen another one since reviewing her, so I think she's going to be the hardest one from Series 2 to find. But if you can find her and you're looking forward to The Mandalorian like I am, you're going to want to have her with the Mandalorian display. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go check out all my other action figure reviews as well as all my other Star Wars Black Series videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a figure. You don't want to miss out on any of my videos, so you want to ring that notification bell. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.